So, a UK retailer is expecting the Xbox One to outsell the PS4. Honestly, really? But before we get to this video, here's the question of the day. Alright, so taking a look at this little article. UK retailer John Lewis is expecting greater interest in the Xbox One than the PS4 this holiday. The head technology buyer for the department store chain, Jonathan Marsh, said that they're expecting more interest in the Xbox One. We're stocking both the systems, but if we were to back a single system, we're thinking that Xbox One will appeal a bit more to our customers. If we had to edge one, I would favor the Xbox One. Even though the Xbox One is more expensive, the launch lineup of the Xbox One and the online platform will set it apart from the PS4. Marsh is not alone in his prediction with the Xbox One outperforming the PS4. Analyst Colin Sebastian said in July that Microsoft's console could outship the PS4 by a 3-to-1 ratio at launch. A 3-to-1 ratio at launch. Now, of course, there's many other people that think that the PS4 will outsell the Xbox One because of a variety of factors, but mostly because of the lower price point. And you know what? At the end of the day, when the coast is clear, when it's all said and done, and other cliches about finality, the truth is that sales, do they even fucking matter? I mean, what I mean is that should fans even give a shit about sales? Because if you take a look at the history of systems and unit sales, the 360 used to outsell the shit out of the PS4. There was a time when Xbox 360, Microsoft was fucking dominating. Oh, did I say the PS4? The PS3. I'm sorry, the PS fucking 3. The 360 used to outsell the PS3 by a large margin. They were always ahead seemingly every fucking month for a time period. Now, technically, the PS3 has outsold the 360. They're still neck and neck, but they kind of have an advantage. They're a little bit ahead, you know. They're winning the race, if you can call it a race, if you can call it a competition. See, a system, the sales of a system is not necessarily the reason for, like, the quality. Like, it doesn't, how should I say it? Just because a system sells a lot doesn't mean it's a great system or indicative of the amazingness of its games and its library and everything included with that package. Reason a system sells is because of many different factors, but price is one of them. A reputation, marketing, all these things factor in, which is why the fucking Wii outsold everybody else. The Wii, which came out in 2006, which was technically the last of the fucking current gen systems to come out. Because it came out after the fucking PS3. But it was able to sell like 100 million units or whatever. And the PS3 and the 360 were not even fucking able to do that. So do video game system sales matter? In a way it does, if you're talking about the gaming community online. So, for example, how good is Xbox Live if there's nobody playing online? It doesn't matter how good the service is, but if nobody is fucking playing it, or if it's something like, remember the first original Xbox? And, I mean, when the Xbox Live happened for that system, it was poppin', you know, everybody, it was critically received well. People liked it. You know, people that owned the Xbox that got to experience it enjoyed it. But there wasn't that many people on it compared to fucking what people do now. You know, it's like the online presence. There wasn't that many people on Xbox Live like 10 years ago. And so it's more fun, in my opinion. It's more exciting when you have so much more people in the community online actually playing this stuff. So in a way, in that sense, sales matter, or the amount of people, I should say, that are playing the system, that are currently with that system. That does matter. It obviously matters in terms of finance, in terms of fucking profit, in terms of the company wants to keep going. Microsoft selling a lot of systems helps them keep making products and keeps the company going, and same with Sony and Nintendo. But in terms of just sales doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't give a shit if a system has managed to sell like 100 million units or 50 million or 10 million. If the system is good with great games and all that shit, that's all that fucking matters. I don't know, I mean, I guess you can also fucking factor in that, like, the Wii U is flopping and it's not selling well. So then developers and publishers, I should say, publishers get turned off. They're like, oh, 3 million, we'll stick to the fucking 80 million plus current gen systems like the 360 and the PS3 because they have a far bigger demographic. I understand that, and that makes perfect sense. So, I guess just from a consumer point of view, it's like, however many units, I don't give a fuck if PS4 outsells Xbox One and vice versa. Or if magically the fucking Wii U zooms past those systems and becomes like the best-selling system of the next gen. Wii U out of nowhere sells 100 million units and just destroys Xbox One and PS4. It doesn't matter as long as the games are there, as long as it's putting out quality fucking titles. That's all that matters. I don't know, I guess it's all tied in, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's all tied in. So it's like without sales, publishers won't get enticed to make and release games for a console, I guess. So what the fuck do I know? But as far as, I guess it's just, the fanboy mentality, that fucking dick-riding bandwagon bullshit, where, oh, one system is winning because it's sold 100 units more than the other one. It doesn't fucking matter. And here's the answer to the question of the day.